6:41 this Thursday, and as we get ready to celebrate Mother's Day, we wanted to check in on a mother who is a very special part of the 21 News team. Evening anchor Leslie Barrett gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, and she did all of this during the pandemic. Of course, she has a beautiful support system with her family. So here to tell us about this experience and to introduce us to their new little bundle of joy, Stella, is Leslie, her husband Eric, and of course, we have big sister Clara. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. First off, Clara, would you like to introduce us to the new member of your family? Who is it?
This is Stella.
This is Stella. And Leslie, how old is Stella today?
She is a little more than a week old. She was born on Sunday, April 26th.
Oh my!
And she came really fast. She came a little bit before her due date too. So
how's everybody
I think she
doing?
wants to talk too.
Yeah, what's it like to have a new member of the family there?
It has been wonderful, and it's been great to see Clara play with her and hold her. And it's a little bit of adjustment with no sleep again. You kind of remember that, those first few days that were really tough, but it's so worth it. The newborn snuggles are amazing, and she's a really good baby. She's a really good baby.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she's sleeping so peacefully there for this interview. I did want to ask you about giving birth during this pandemic. I know it had to be different than the time you gave birth to Clara, right? I mean, tell me about it. What was it like?
Yes, it was different. Just a little bit. We were able to leave the hospital earlier. Within 24 hours, we were able to leave the hospital. That they wanted us to, be able to get out of there. The staff was great. And no visitors were allowed. So we wish Clara could have been at the hospital to meet her sister there, but that didn't happen this time. And I totally understand that there, should not be any visitors, but I was really thankful that my husband Eric was able to be there with me, and we were able to be there. He was my support, he was able to be there. And Clara got to meet her as soon as we got home. So that was great. But It was different because whenever Clara was born, my parents came to the hospital, Eric's parents came, my sisters and his family, his sister, all came to the hospital to meet Clara whenever she was born, and we didn't get to do that this time. And also, they're not offering baby pictures where a professional comes in and takes the baby's photos in the hospital room. They're not doing that anymore either. And again, I understand to limit the contact, but it was just different, and everyone had masks on, which was really nice. All the workers had masks on, and the labor and delivery floor is really separate from the rest of the hospital.
So I guess what kind of instructions did your doctor give you for coming home and even, having visitors after being at the hospital?
It's a lot of the same, like to limit contact and exposure to people, because this is spread through respiratory, through droplets. And so you really don't want a lot of people being around the baby, because that's how the baby could catch it. So it's that, limiting your exposure to people. So that's kind of the plan.
Yeah. And I guess tell me a little bit about Stella's name. I know this was a family name, right? Tell me a little bit how you came up with it and kind of the process that went into it, even like little things that you were dressing her in. I know it was just so precious.
Yeah, we love family traditions. And so Eric's grandma, her name is Clara, and then her sister was Stella. And we always loved the name Stella too. So, and then Jane is my grandma's name. So Stella Jane, to incorporate both families. And we love that. And then my grandma on my dad's side of the family, she had knit a lot of and crocheted a lot of really neat little sweaters. And so that was fun. And my mom had kept like what I came home in from the hospital and gave it to me. So Stella wore that too, and so did Clara.
Wow. And Clara, what's it like to be a big sister now? I know you've been waiting a while for this moment. What's it like?
What's it like being a big sister, Clara?
It's really, really exciting.
We didn't know if she was gonna be a girl or a boy. We were surprised. So what did you think whenever you found out it was a girl?
I loved it.
She is, love it. Oh my goodness, it looks like you guys are adjusting well. We are so happy we got to meet everybody and see that you're doing well and see that smile on your face.
And I get to dress Stella up in cute outfit.
You will? Well, you know what? You have good style yourself, Clara, so I'm sure Stella is going to be fantastically dressed. Thank you guys so much for waking up with us, and we are
Thank
sending
you.
our love to you.
you.
We cannot wait to see you all in person and give you our love too.
Thanks so much, Krista, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Oh, happy Mother's
And
Day to you.
Also,
Mother's Day.
Bye, guys. Well, there you have it. An exclusive. We got to meet the newest member of the 21 News team. I like to say little baby Stella. But for now, we do have to take a break. Stick around. We'll be back right after this.